Today, we're having PLAICE and it's served with bacon sauce and boiled potatoes. How does all this work? You'll see that in this video. Get ready to unlock the best cooking tips, master essential techniques, and create mouth-watering dishes. I promise to guide you every step of the way. Let's get cooking. Here they are. Kitchen ready, 400 grams each. These are not different. This is, of course, completely fine. We have the white side and the dark side. Just to show again, we're making a bacon sauce. It's made with plenty of bacon and 2 small onions. We're also adding a bit of butter. We need flour for dusting because this place needs to take on a bit of color. It's dusted with flour. And a bit of oil for frying, salt and pepper. That's it. We're starting with the bacon sauce because it takes almost longer than our PLAICE. We've already put the boiled potatoes on and we want to saute them a bit later. And now we're going to chop our onions into fine cubes for the bacon sauce. In the small pan, we're just going to add the bacon and saute it a little. So the bacon is in the pan and the potatoes are cooked. Then let's quickly peel them, and that works. Best served hot. So don't let them cool down. Let's quickly peel them while they're still warm. They already look really delicious, but they're going to be sauteed a bit more. Then they have a bit more power. My bacon has already melted nicely here. And now we're going to add the onions on top. And let the onions cook slowly, gently, and softly, nicely in the bacon. And to make it even tastier, we're adding a nice little piece of butter. Of course, we definitely have plenty of salt in our bacon bits, but not pepper, and that's going to be added now. And as I said, we're going to let this simmer nicely on low heat, twiddling my thumbs. Do we still have a bit of time? Until the sole is ready. That's going to be delicious. Peeled potatoes, bacon bits are simmering. You should only flip the fish once. And when we just flip it, we'll have the nice side on top. That's really, really important. And then it's like this. When you look at the sole from the side, it's quite clear. Here it's very thick, and here it's very thin. We already showed you that in the film about sole. Then you cut just about 1/3 of the fish along the backbone, just a little bit. Now at this point, the heat is penetrating the meat much faster. And back here, it won't be so terrible. Dry is cooked evenly. We'll do that on both sides. Sometimes there's still this black thing sitting there. That's the kidney of the sole. That needs to be scraped off and wiped away. Then you have an appetizing meal. Now we season our fish on both sides with salt and pepper. And then comes the eternal question, lemon, yes or no? Nowadays we know that fresh fish indeed does not necessarily need lemon. I still just add a few drops on top. It just tastes a little fresher to me, even though I know my fish is perfectly fresh and super chilled, which wasn't always the case in the past. So a little lemon on top, and then I have a bit of flour prepared here. Now, we're going to dust our PLAICE with flour. Only when the oil is hot, then put the fish into the flour. Otherwise, you'll end up with a pancake crust, and nobody wants that. Our boiled potatoes are coming in while they're still warm. Put them in the pan here at a low temperature, just so they get a little color. Shouldn't turn into fried potatoes. And of course, stay warm. And the potatoes, which have only been boiled, you can season it with a little salt at this point. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. Keep warm and get a little bit of roasting flavor. This will be delicious. Our oil in the beautiful pan, the fish pan, is already hot. And now we take our PLAICE and briefly place it in the flour. Just a little bit. Dust it with flour. And then, very important, shake it off again. And now we place them directly with the light side down into the pan. Look over there, it needs a little more flour. And we do the same with the second one. Quickly into the flour, dust it off, and into the pan. And if there's still a little flour missing on this side, we can add a bit more. Important when frying, just keep it moving a little bit. I mean, this is the best fish pan you can imagine. Nothing should really stick there. But you can also do it in another pan. Make sure the fish gets really nice and evenly, beautifully brown, just like you want it to be. Crispy without sticking. So, let's take a look at the first PLAICE. It's been in the pan for about 3 minutes now. Look, this is exactly what I wanted to achieve. Others just the same. Ah, yes, super tasty. So, very nice. And now we're adding butter. So, we need a little bit of green. Chop the parsley from your own pot quickly and finely. And when the butter is already melted, then we can put the pan. Just lift it a little, and then we'll pour it over. This way it will continue to be fried on this side, getting crispy and developing that wonderful butter aroma. I think it's great here with our fish pan. You can fit 2 soles in at once. And you're probably asking yourself rightly, what do I do if I need 4 soles? 2 pans make no sense at all. Almost done frying. Now catch this moment, and then just place this sole on the baking sheet into the oven at 90 degrees. Keep it warm. And in the meantime, the other 2 are also done. Anyone should be salivating at these images right now. Let's just take a knife, here at the incision that we already have. And if we can open it like this, I'll do it very carefully. So when the bones are just lying there, I think you can guess it can't get any better than this. It's juicy and cooked perfectly. So straight from the pan, right onto the pre-warmed plate. Perfect. That looks appetizing. And now we have our bacon dip. You can serve them on the side, of course. And everyone takes as much as they like. Or we can go ahead and add what goes on top. So now we want to give it a try. Look how it's steaming, how fresh it is, how juicy it is. A little more bacon on top. Who likes this here? You should also check out the next video here in the credits. There we are frying a sole. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. These are your tasks. I say, have fun frying it up again. Be sure to check out this next video. It's packed with even more tips and tricks that will help you become a master chef in no time. And don't forget to subscribe to Cooking Lessons for more delicious content every week. It's easier than you think.